Oh, hi. Woo-hoo. Oh, we are live, baby. Live. There you go. We'll finish the bucket and I'll walk you through what my thought process is on this, okay? Now, are you swinging like you would in a game? Or are we swinging to make it perfect? Let me see you game swing. Game swing, game swing. There we go. Now, that's a good thing, and here's why, okay? If we're going through and we are doing everything inside of here to be perfect, are you going to take that same swing in a game? No. So now we're creating one swing here in the facility that's just always perfect, go into the field and struggle, okay? I would much rather practice is supposed to expose what we need to work on so that way we can work on it, right? If we just do everything to be perfect, what do we got to work on? Nothing, right? So let me see your game swing so that way we can make those game adjustments rather than just trying to be perfect with it, right? Because I think you're athletic enough to be able to do everything perfect if you want to be, right? There you go, a couple more. They don't know me well. There you go. Still game swing? Yep. There you go. A little bit more open. There you go. All right, baby. Last one right here. Ooh. There we go. All right, let's get a quick pick. We'll throw those guys in here. I'm going to walk your pops through this drill. So this is one that I really like, especially for him. So if you remember last time when we did the session with Leo, when we were going 45 open off the machine. So with his swing, he's very steep because everything is kind of one. And I'm still speaking like extremes. Like his swing isn't bad, but if we're going through and I'm still extending, whether it's a little bit or not like a lot, I'm still getting here. So now my swing is going to work through this way. When we go 45 open, it's going to essentially highlight like a small sliver, think of like a Venn diagram. So the normal swing and the 45 open swing are going to overlap a little bit, but not by a lot. Okay, just enough. And that overlap is perfect for us to work on to where we can drive the ball the other way in the air rather than just beating it into the ground. And so with this guy, if we're able to throw these towards the middle, go ahead, come over, brother. If we're able to throw these up the middle, then our bat path is essentially allowing us to get on plane a lot like deeper in our stance rather than catching it out here. So if you notice how his first few swings, they're down this way. We're extending to try and get that middle one. And then we had a couple that went that way. And then that would be like our normal swing. So with this, okay, when the ball comes out of this guy, that's when we start to decelerate, okay? So think about it. If I'm going fast, 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 and then stop, it's going to squirt out, right? So if I'm going through and my balls are going that way, if I'm aiming for the top middle target, my balls are going that way, okay? I'm going super fast back here, but then when I start to come around, it's going to decelerate, ball's going to shoot out that way, okay? If my ball's going this way, and think of it as like reverse for you, I'll talk about it as if I'm a lefty, okay? If my ball's shooting out towards first base, or I apologize, third base, okay, then I'm getting extended super early. If my ball's going towards first base, then I'm saying tight, 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 and then getting out here. If my ball's going straight down, I'm working down. If my ball's going up, I'm working up. Does that make sense? Okay, so we're going to do this again. I'm going to leave this bucket right here. I want you to imagine this is an ice cream scoop. Right, there's your bucket of ice cream, okay? When we go to swing, I want you to imagine like we're trying to get ice cream out of that bucket, boom, and work up straight up the middle with it. Does that make sense? Babe, there you go, sir. And then when you're doing, yes, sir. And when we're doing this, let me see the back of that guy facing you, just kind of like the paddle bat and the smiley face on the tennis racket. That's okay. More, but I do. Now, so give me your game swing. Okay, still accelerate just like you're about to hit a ball in a real game. There you go.
Always use it a 45-degree angle?
For him, it's working extreme. So for him right now, yes. Once he gets a little bit more comfortable with this, then we're gonna go to straight up. But like I said, there's only a small sliver to where he can actually hit that top middle target, and it's by being like perfect with this. So rather than him being straight up and kind of like manipulating it to go there, we have to be perfect with this just because of the constraints that we put on it. For like Leo and here in a little bit, once he gets comfortable, we can go straight up and it's the same idea. But this is just like an extreme version of it. All right. Now on that one, do we feel like we're going more hands to try and get there or more hips to get there? Let me see you. Let me see this guy real quick. I'm probably going to do this not great. Okay. Not great. But if I'm going through and I'm trying to aim it with my hands, okay, all I'm going to do is just flick it all back here, right? I need to make it to where it is a hip, 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 hip. Now extending. Does that make sense? Okay, so it's here. Hip, hip, hip. Get my ice cream scoop. Flick it out. Shout it from the rooftops. Woo! I like that. All right, you done? Good boys. Come in. How'd that feel? You got any more in the bucket? No. Grab those 4 that are in front. We'll do these 4 and then we'll move on. Oh, that was Strider's ball. Never mind. Almost. There's a Blake Griffin dunk right there.
I don't know who that is.
Blake Griffin? I'm not surprised. That's okay.
Who do you guys know?
Blake Griffin.
Basketball player, Blake Griffin?
He went to go like dunk it in and just like threw it straight down. I don't know if you remember when he was with the Clippers. Throws it in. Good.
Is he still playing?
Yeah.
He got better. He eventually got a jump shot.
Yeah, he figured it out a little bit. All right, so watch that replay. Notice how our hands get in front of our back hip. Right there. Okay, so let's get a quick pick of these guys. We'll go straight up with it, okay? While you do that, I gotta go grab some from upstairs. Let me go grab upstairs. I'm too much of a pussy. I appreciate you. Come on. Yeah. Burley just texted me. He goes, "What do you think would?" He goes, "What do you think was your best weight when you were playing?" I go, 200 at short, probably 220, 230 at first base. Yeah. And he goes, "So do you think 240 would be okay for me?" I was like, "No." Well, you're 6'6".
I mean, maybe.
Like right now you're at 210.
Go show him. Go send him. Take a picture of the height weight shirt. Send it to him.
It's like I think you'd be all right. I said as long as it's a clean 240. This is what I have to do.
Yeah, I tried that. I made myself sick on those all the time.
Really?
I put 2 or 3 in.
Do you gut it? See, I told you. Pussy. I spit this out.
That's smarter, man. 33 years, I can't quit.
All right, let's go straight up. Same idea, though. Same idea. Game swing. Do you feel like we're more hips or more hands right now? So I want you to imagine, once you get this figured out, there you go. Hop in your stance for me real quick. Okay, go ahead and stride. Give me a front knee turn. There you go. Now, real quick, when we do that, look to keep your foot in the same spot, okay? So it's here to a turn rather than move my foot with it, okay? Stance. Stride. Knee turn. There you go. Now pick up and turn your back foot. There you go. Now slowly try turning your hips. Keep turning. Now your head. Now your head. There you go. Now notice your hands are still behind your hip, okay? That's what I want you to try and feel, okay? Keep your hands behind your hips for as long as possible. The moment that your hands get in front of your back hip, that's when we're going to shoot the hands out, okay? Not as much on the load. This is going to be more so like that path. Now we can always combo it with like yoga ball. And how was that? Look how much better that is, dude. What do you like about this? I've got a shit ton of things I like about this, but what do you like about this?
Not a lot of bounce. My hands kind of
Oh yeah. Now, big thing that I want you to focus on is keep your hands behind your hips, right?
Yeah.
Look how much your hips are going and your hands are, now your hands are coming like with the swing, but they're not leading the swing, right? Like just because they're moving with the body doesn't mean that they're leading the body, right? They're along with it. And then once we get that turn, then that's when those hands will release. Does that make sense? Great job. Do it again. I have to stay over here though. There we go. That's okay though. Because here's the thing. Did you baby that one? You did? Did you take a game swing?
Yeah.
So did you baby it? No. Good. And now, you remember the very first swing that you took when we went straight up?
Yeah.
Where'd the ball go? Almost hit my HItTrax. That one hit the pole. Look how much better we've gotten. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I know it's not ideal, but let's pick these guys up. And then we'll go one more set. Get it, boy. Damn it. Oh yeah, 100%. watch yourself. No, it's really tough. And one, it's so light that whatever your hands want to do, they can do. Now, if it's super heavy, then the hands almost have to fall in line with the body. But with it being so light, the hands can do whatever they want. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna do same thing now, okay? But we're gonna go 45 closed with it, okay? I still want you trying to hit that middle target. So this one's gonna be tight, 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 tight. Notice how my hands still behind my hips. Tight, tight, tight. Now release the hands. Does that make sense? This one's gonna be tough. More closed. There you go. Don't baby it. All right. Now, if you remember, when does the ball come out of the tennis or the right? So if it's going straight that way, we're slowing down with our upper half, right? Like we're getting to here, and it's kind of like just a coast. Keep accelerating, keep building acceleration into it, okay? It's all right. Take a breath. Take a breath. Take a breath. Watch our replay. Notice how the hands are shooting. Watch this again, and you're gonna see your hands shoot right there. So you see how our hands are getting in front of our hip? Keep them behind that hip. You don't like this song? It's almost over. Told you it was almost over. You don't like being sad?
Not really.
You don't like the sad song? So take a break. How many have we hit to the right of that square screen?
None.
Okay. So what adjustments have you made?
None.
Okay. What adjustments do you think you should make? Or you could make? And if we're not sure, it's almost like you hire a guy to help you out with that.
Try to keep my hand behind my hips.
Are we doing that?
No.
Okay. Try it. If you know the answer for it, let's see it, baby. Do you feel like you're trying to throw this with your hands, or do you feel like you're trying to throw this with your hips? Okay. So let me see. We'll take this guy out. Okay. I want you going 45 closed. You're going to go through and we're going to do a slow motion swing. Okay. It's here, stride, knee turn, pick up and turn. I'll walk you through it. Okay. Hips, 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 hips. Shoulder, shoulder, shoulder. Hands, hands, hands. And we're going to try and see if we can reach all the way to our backside ankle. Okay. So hop in your stance. Stride. Pause. Knee turn. Pause. Pick up and turn your back foot. There you go. Turn your hips as far as you can. Now notice, when you turn your hips, what your shoulders do. Okay, so restart from the beginning. Stride. Hip turn. Or I apologize. That was me. Reset. Stride. Knee turn. Pick up and turn. Now turn your hips. There you go. Now start turning your shoulders. Keep turning. Keep turning. Now pause. Can you turn your hips more? One sec. Hips more? Yeah, okay.
I can't go past that.
Yeah, you can. Now, it may not be easy, right? But we're going to do it, okay? I'll be right here for you. Okay, if you feel like you're falling over, go ahead and lean on me, grab my shoulder, whatever you need. Start from the beginning. Stride, knee turn, pick up and turn. There you go. Turn your hips as far as you can. Great job. Notice how the shoulders are still even. That's a good job. Now start turning the shoulders. Pause. Bring your shoulder over my hand. Left shoulder over my hand. Lean your left shoulder over my hand. There you go. Now keep turning. Now keep turning your hips as far as you can. There you go. Now try and reach this hand to my hand. There you go. Whoa! This guy, I told you, it's going to be tough. So notice, when did you start falling off balance? Was it when you were here or when we started to stand up? Yeah, so I want you to see if we can try and reach our back ankle and keeping this left shoulder over the plate. Boom. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
A little less on the open. Less. Like, there you go. A little bit more. There's perfect. Okay, stride. Knee turn. Hip turn. There you go. Now, keep that shoulder over my hand. There you go. Keep turning. Keep turning. There you go. No, keep that shoulder over my hand. There you go. Now reach and see if we can get that right arm. There you go. Atta baby. We're going to do that 5 more times. Yeah, I know. Here's the thing, okay? If we can't get past here with where we're at, we're going to have to start decelerating our swing here, okay? So think about it as like if me and you were trying to do a sprinting contest, okay? And if we were running and we go full speed, full speed, full speed, full speed, complete stop, would we have to start slowing down about right here, right? Same thing with the swing. If this is as far as I can go, I'm going to have to start slowing down here so that way I don't break myself. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So the more runway we give our body to be able to accelerate, the more acceleration we're going to end up getting. Same page?
Yep.
Let me see it on yourself now. Now I'll still be right here for you. Okay, so that way if you feel it like you're starting to fall over or get off balance, go ahead and grab, lean on me, whatever you need. Keep turning, keep turning, keep turning. There we go. There. 4 more like that. Great job. Oh. Don't let me know. There you go. You're okay. See, here's the thing though. You were able to notice something was off without me having to say something. That means that we're starting to get used to this feeling, which is a good thing. Great job. Keep that shoulder over. There. There we go. What up, dude? Fight for it. There you go. Yep. There. Way better. Is that it or you got one more? Let me know. There you go. All right, now, straight up. Let's grab these last couple. Let's go 45 closed first. I apologize. Let's go 45 closed for a few. And again, same thing. Keep trying to see how far can we turn. How far can we keep turning before we have to stop? Kick that ball out. Thank you. Let me see you try and keep your chest as closed as long as possible, but fire your hips as much as possible. Okay, keep closed. There we go. Now keep that left shoulder down a little bit longer. What up, dog? How you doing, baby? Good. Now, hold on. That was a good thing. When you paused, where'd you notice your body was? I think we were more here. Okay? So if this right, I apologize, if this left shoulder, okay, stays level, I'm going to be coming over the top this way. If I let this left shoulder go down, I can now stay within myself. Same page? Okay? So keep trying to imagine like that shoulder is trying to make a U. Okay? So it starts up tall, goes down, and then comes up. Okay? Better. One more, and then we'll go straight up with the last couple. There you go. Go straight up. Baby. Grab that one, that guy, and this guy. So swing these 4, and we'll move on to hitting, okay? We'll get a little front toss in there. It's destined. All right. Weird. Weird.
Weird.
Well, he does it, and all of a sudden he has a better throw. What up, dog? Woo-hoo. Yes, that's all right. Let's grab a quick pic of those guys. Maybe. Did I lock my dog outside?
Oh, maybe.
There he is. Hi, baby. We can throw those in the corner. We'll get a little front toss action, okay? I'll snag that. I'll snag that. Yes, sir. Right on that bottom shelf. Thank you. I don't know. It was here Monday. The only thing that happened last night with hitting is the Capitals youth. Not happy. All right, you ready? Just hitting. What'd you notice? Yep. And were we already kind of swinging? Okay, so if we're already swinging and I didn't even throw it, how do you know where to swing to? I want you to imagine like we're doing that ice cream scoop. Hop in your stance. Okay. Imagine like there's a bowl of ice cream right here. Okay. Let me see your bat real quick. I will never be able to get ice cream out of that bucket if I shoot my hands. I have to use my hands as a pivot point. Okay. So my hands are actually not going to move, they're going to turn. Okay. So instead of me going here, no ice cream, you need to go here, ice cream. Same page? There, I like that. Let me see you hang out to a point where let's not even allow that foot to get down. You didn't throw it yet. You didn't throw it yet. Rather than, oh, you didn't throw it yet. Okay. How we doing? There you go. There you go. How's that feel? Hi, baby. You feel yourself toe tap? You feel yourself toe tap? Good-ish. So hold this. Notice how I'm keeping this back foot in the ground? So you can still pull it. It's not like we're losing that ability, right? You can still get there. Now, that's my favorite swing of the day. Is that your hardest hit ball? That's my favorite swing. Watch that. Great job. Keep your hands behind that hip. Close. Give me ice cream scoops. There you go. There you go. Great job. One more good one. Come on. All right. So don't even allow yourself to keep going. Stop it, right? If we keep going through and it's like, that's reinforcing your body that was a good job, okay? Here, hold it. Whatever you can. See how out of sequence we are, so then we can make adjustments to fix that, right? There you go. There you go. All right, let's pick them up.